Yo, what's up? It's Coach Cali Sports Talk. I'm back at it. Yo, I'm going to talk a little bit about Colorado today, um, about their spring practice and everything like that. A couple of weeks back, I had talked about Juju wasn't looking all that great. You know what I mean? He wasn't looking all that great at first, but he's starting to pick it up a little bit in the second half of spring practice, leading into the uh, spring game. So I've seen a lot of holes that when you watch these spring games, you see the holes before they even play the season games. And even last year, I saw a lot of tendencies and bad football play in the spring practices, in the summer practices that translated right into the season. And even with Stobbs, man, Stobbs just didn't, how you want to say, he didn't, I believe that what I saw on videos, on the well off videos, is what I saw in the game. And a lot of times, Deion Jr., will record stops throwing interceptions. And that's exactly what you saw in games. Same thing with the other quarterbacks. Whatever tendencies you saw it translate right into the games. And the defense last season, right, was very mediocre. Yeah, they played some good. They had great talent on the defense. They did some good things. Even when I watched this morning, I watched Houston versus Colorado on the Big 12 channel, right? Just like right now, I'm watching BYU get stomped out by Texas Tech before they played in the championship game, right? And the game that they played, where Stobbs played in, because they played what was that team? Delaware State or something like that. Delaware, University of Delaware or something, and Staub had a decent game. But I felt like Coach Prime, after the Georgia Tech game, right, he got away from uh, Caden Salters a little bit too soon. He should have kept his faith in Caden Salters because the game that Caden Salters lost against Georgia Tech, they still had a chance to win it. And I think if he would have stayed with Caden Salters, the season probably would have ended up a little bit better than expected. But when you had a lot of inconsistencies with Coach Prime, not saying that Coach Prime is bad at all. I love me some Coach Prime. But what I thought that is that they should have stuck with Caden Salters the whole time, even with the loss. Just like how Alabama stuck with Ty Simpson, even though they lost, right? They stuck with him all the way through. They rolled with him and said, yo, that's our quarterback. And I think had they gave confidence in Caden Salters that he was the quarterback and Coach Prime would have stuck with him a lot longer, I think as the season went on, I think they would have had a better season. But because of that, uh, they didn't. Also, I saw the game with Stobbs when he played against Houston. He was horrible, right? Through interceptions. But he did also bring the team into a respectable 20. I think it was like 37 to 20 or something was the final score or something of that Houston game. But for three quarters, that game was close. All right. It was only I think it was like a 3-point game up until late in the third quarter, up and then entering into the fourth quarter, right? The defense can only hold so long if the offense ain't producing. And which I've seen some of just saying for Nick Saban, right? I've seen Alabama's defense have no, Alabama's team have no offense, but LSU defense and Alabama's defense were monsters, bro. Monsters. When Les Miles was there at LSU and Nick Saban was at Alabama, those two defenses dominated everybody. Okay, and I remember when they were just doing that Wildcat with Alabama with Mark Ingram, right? And they for a few seasons they were running Wildcat because their quarterbacks was hot garbage, right? Even though they went to the Natty with that stuff, right? Auburn, same thing. When Cam Newton was there, the defense was monsters, bro. Okay. When I see Colorado's defenses the last few seasons, the best defense they had was the 2023 season defense, right? With Shedeur Sanders in them play. And even then, without Shiloh, the defense was kind of like, you know what I mean? And Travis Hunter. You know, without Shiloh and Travis Hunter, the defense was suspect because they didn't really have good linebacker play. Okay. But as the season go on, they look better. Now, let me say something about this 2026 defense. I've been watching them, man. Even the offense, right? And that's what I'm leading up to. Please like and subscribe to the channel. What I see in this offense here, this offense would have helped Caden Salters if he would have stayed another year. If he would have stayed in college another year, I think this offense right here would have really helped them. And because they would have ran the ball more. That's what Caden Salters do. They would have ran the ball more. That would have saved him from having to throw as much, right? Even with Juju this coming season, right? And Wilson, right? Because they're in the battle. Juju is starting to step it up a little bit. Wilson looks a little bit more consistent, though, when he has to run. I'm going to see how Juju does when he has to be out there in open field and run the ball and take a hit. You know what I mean? They're going to have to play some monsters this season. And this season is going to be tough. Now, Iowa State has lost their coach. I don't know who their coach is going to be this season. But I expect Colorado to be way better. And I'm going to pull up their schedule. All right. So here's their schedule. They start off with Georgia Tech. They only got one light game, and that's Weber State, right? A division FCS school, I believe. Weber State. I believe the FCS. Georgia Tech. I think this team here, Colorado's team here, can beat this Georgia Tech team. Even with Mendoza, the brother of Mendoza, right? Georgia Tech, Colorado beat themselves when they lost to Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech had like 6, 7, maybe 8 turnovers in that game, where Colorado should have been up by 20. in that game. Really. With all the turnovers, but the inconsistency of Kaidon Salters throwing the ball was a problem. It wasn't the wide receiver core. It wasn't the offensive line. It was Kaidon Salters not understanding the assignments and the defenses that he was playing against. Okay, but did Kaidon Salters have a chance to win the game? Yes, he did. That was bad call on the coaches too. Now, don't forget that they could have called a timeout. They had timeouts where they had 55 seconds to get Kaidon Salters down the field, and Coach Prime refused to use timeouts. And then his excuse was, why did he have, basically he said he didn't have to use his timeouts. And I thought that was a bad excuse for Coach Prime to say that when he had all that time to get his team to the end zone, and he had plenty of chances to take those timeouts, and he did not. That was on the coaches. That Georgia Tech loss was on the coaches. It wasn't Kaidon Salters' fault. Then they go into the Delaware game, right, and beat them. But then Kaidon Salters have doubt about himself, man. You should have went into that game at Delaware instead of pulling them, and that was ego. That was ego on Coach Prime, right? And that's why they lost. His ego was the reason why they lost last season and why he lost the locker room. This season, you got to believe in your quarterback. Whoever that quarterback's going to be, you got to ride with him the whole season. If you don't ride with him the whole season, the same thing is going to happen. Second string quarterback has got to know he's second string. First string quarterback's got to know he's going to be first string the whole season. And if you put Juju in the first season as the main quarterback, that's who you got to ride with the whole season. Because other than that, you will lose your team. Now, if Wilson is the better quarterback, you ride with Wilson. You know what I mean? Juju, from what I saw last season, even in the games that he lost, he didn't throw any interceptions, I believe. I don't think he threw an interception in the games that he played in. It was more that the defense couldn't hold water. And then also, I got to go look back at those games. I don't think Juju threw an interception. I may be wrong. He maybe threw one, but I could have sworn he didn't throw any interceptions. But anyway, we're going to go into this, the schedule. So look what they got. They got a gauntlet. Georgia Tech, Weber State, Northwestern ain't no slouch. And they're going to Northwestern with the cold riverfront in their stadium. That's a horrible stadium. I don't know why they built that stadium like that, a half a stadium on the lakeside. That was stupid. That was stupid. Then they got Baylor, right? Texas Tech. Baylor's not no slouch. They're going to want revenge, and they're playing at Baylor. Texas Tech, Utah. I don't know if that's going to be the same Utah, but Utah usually don't fall off the tree that much. So they usually stay the same. They get a lot of homos out there, a lot of Samoans, Pacific Islanders, you know what I mean? And they always play good on defense. Oklahoma State, I don't know yet. Klein is the Kansas State coach. That's not going to be an easy game. Arizona State is not going to be an easy game. Houston, they're going to be playing coming to them. That's not going to be an easy game. So let me see. Then you got Cincinnati and UCF. All right, so UCF is coming to them. Houston is coming to them. Kansas is coming to the Boulder. Utah is coming to Boulder. Texas Tech is coming to Boulder. And that's it. So, and Cincinnati is not going to be soft. Cincinnati, they play physical. So this schedule is going to be brutal, man. Brutal. And then they got to go to Oklahoma. Oklahoma State. So Stillwater is not an easy place to play. It's not. They're going to give it their all in Stillwater, bro. Oklahoma takes pride. Oklahoma State takes pride, bro, over there. Okay? They don't always have losing seasons, man. That's the worst I ever seen Oklahoma State in the last 5 years. Is these last few seasons that they've had. Oklahoma State usually don't have bad teams. So expect them to step it up this season. Kansas State was on the downside, but Avery Johnson, he's inconsistent. I can see Colorado beating them if it's all on who's the quarterback and the running game. I think the defense, we'll go into that. We'll go into that because people believe that what you see on the well-off videos is not going to translate to the actual season. And that's a lie because I've already seen it off the well-off videos. I've seen what Brian Staub can do. I've seen what Shedeur can do. I've seen what Caden Salters can do in those well-off videos, and it translated right to the game. I saw what the defenses did, and it translated. If they was giving up runs, right, in the well-off videos, they was giving up runs in the game. If they was playing horrible on defense in the well-off videos, then they were playing horrible defense in the games. Plain and simple. I mean, that's what I've seen. It's sad to say, but that's what it is. That's what I've seen. I think the Baylor game is going to be tough for them. Hold on just 1 second. All right. All right. So anyway, I think that game is going to be tough for them. Northwestern, man, they play good defense. They're Big Ten team, and I think they're going to be a struggle playing against them. They play sloppy football, man, muddy, sloppy football. Northwestern does, but do not slouch on them jokers because they will give you a hard time. Baylor is physical. They're gonna have defense. Baylor gonna have defense, and they're gonna have talented wide receiver play and running back play. Quarterback is undetermined right now. I don't know about the quarterback situation there. I'll have to check on them. But Texas Tech got talent everywhere. Plus, they got the old Cincinnati's quarterback. Now he throws interceptions, but that guy, he can fucking play. He can play. He got a lot of inconsistency. If he can work on his timing, but the dude can throw. It just sometimes he make a few bad decisions down the road. But even when he had that what is that? Not Monangai. That was Rutgers. He had a 2 or 3 back running tandem in Cincinnati that was real good, man. They were real good running backs, man. And them dudes set some records over there. They're gonna be good. Now, I don't know what Houston got coming back, but Houston's going to be a problem, okay? And then I don't know what UCF has. They got Scott Frost as their head coach, but I do not know what the talent level is there right at this moment. But I know he's getting a lot of Florida boys, and he's probably getting some of the cornfed boys from Nebraska and things like that to come down there and play, and some cats from California and Texas. You know, Arizona State coach, good coach. I don't know what that quarterback situation is, but everything else, they pretty much got loaded, man. Talent-wise, wide receivers, running backs, defense. Arizona State has a defense, and their defense is mean. What I don't know is who's the quarterback over there. If they got a halfway decent quarterback that can throw, and he can throw on time, then Arizona State is going to be a problem. So that's my take on that. You know what I mean? Let's go to some well-off videos. All right, this was the outside practice, you know.
Yeah. We're the great, so I'm gonna be great.
Get warm.
Hey, this kid right here, number 14.
Better.
Hey, he's a sleeper. I think that's a freshman quarterback.
Out here,
hey, that's
more going.
He's nice. He's nice.
Catch the ball. It's warm out here. I thought Colorado was gonna be cold.
Pass rushers over there. They don't want that run. We do it all. Boom. Don't undercut it. Stay in the lead.
Hey. Oh! Good. Goodness. I'm rock calling. Goodness.
Yeah.
Hey, Boo, stop running.
Good. Aiming point is the back pylon. You got to put that ball.
Where you on the field? Stand in the middle of the number.
Hey, Danny, come here.
There you go.
Finish!
Hey, the wide receiver core is 9-9.
There we go.
Wilson is a big kid. He's a big kid, solid, man. You know how to fix his head.
Let's go. Land back up.
Ready, while I go.
Defense. Hey. The defense is a little bit smaller.
What day you got?
But
we want to get on the road
these
now.
dudes are
We
fast.
don't want to talk. We don't want to
They
talk
look
now.
like hungry.
That's all right. That's all right. Come on, Debo.
I think they're going to have a lot of more versatility in defense. But it's something that I've learned that I've watched about the Virginia Tech defenses that were playing, where they're playing, and you see it in this video. No yards for that. Look at this defense. What I like about them is physical. Black. Black.
Gotta get down.
And see this offense, what they rely on, they want to get the smart. They can get 6 or 7 yards at a time. Man, they're gonna kill you. Look at that. Defense.
Group teach.
Now I don't like that. I don't like that. Coaches yell at these guys like that. I don't like it. Now, I'm not a coach like that. I don't yell at him. I don't have to yell. He's being tense. He's a young guy. That dude, I'm not saying he's a bad coach, but at the same time, you don't have to yell at him like that, man. You can still show it to him. I understand he's this big boy right here. Big boy right here. I understand.
Keep him out.
You yelled at me like that.
We want
He only played college football. He played college football a few years back. There you go, Juju. That's a good pass. Number 18. Man, I'm telling you, that kid number 18 is mad nice, and that's going to be the dagger right there. Hey, Perry, man, I think that was Juju's touchdown pass. I think that was like the first or second one bring back. But then he started to light it up a little bit. Juju's starting to understand, hey man, I gotta have grown man now. I can't have a high school kid tomorrow. See, look. Let's pause this for a second. This is what I mean. If you see them do it in practice, most likely this can happen in the game, right? And one thing I watched about Virginia Tech's defense, when either they're running man-to-man or because they run, when he was, Coach Marv was coaching Virginia Tech, I think in 23-24, right, season, because I think he missed a season from what his bio says. So that season, they ran a lot of coverage. So teams were able to throw in the coverage that whatever they had, far as they wasn't running man-to-man, they was running more zone. So once they realized they was running zone, they was getting, you can see that they were getting torched a little bit. And maybe because they didn't have the speedsters on the corner side to be able to match up with the wide receivers that they were playing against, because they were playing against a lot of good wide receivers. But I noticed they were giving up chunks of yards. I mean chunks. And did they get sacks a lot? They sure did. Virginia Tech did get a lot of sacks. But where they were struggling at was in coverage. Right? And teams, quarterbacks that wasn't all that great were throwing on them. So that's what I'm saying. If you see this play right here.
Ready, walk on.
Listen for the pass. Listen. Boom. Touchdown. in coverage, man. Them two DBs. I don't know what they were doing right there. Hold on, let's go back to Scud. Let's go back to Scud.
They don't score. Keep them out. Okay?
I like Coach Long. I like his energy. I like his energy. I think his energy is better than Livingston. Look at the Scud mister right here, man. Perry, boom. Touchdown. 131 is.
Ready, walk on.
Now that was a good pass for the club. And then Wilson. What was 5? What the hell 5? I know I'm going back and forth on this again. But look at this. He's right there. He's wide open. What was he doing, number 5? How you not see him coming down? Streaking. What the hell was he doing, what was you doing, number 5? He shouldn't have got past you. I'm just saying.
4 plays, but it's just 2 routes.
After every time.
Ready, walk on.
Junior. Come on, D. I'm telling you, what you see right here,
Ready, walk on.
now he's number 17 sitting in the hole right here. He should have came up. Look what happened right there. Bad footwork. He should have squared up with him. I don't know what he did. 17. He got blurred. Right here, number 17. You can tell his footwork, he's off balance. Go back. I know I'm being strict, but we should have slid it over into the hole. I don't know. Right here. No, that's bad. I don't know. That was tough. That was horrible. Right there.
Ready, walk on.
Right here. Number 17. You got Eddie A. I think that's Samu. Now, you squared up. Why you not in the hole? He can only go here or here. 55 is getting manhandled. I don't know who 55 is. I think that's Goldberg. But 55 is getting Debo. 17. I see what he did. He cuts right behind that offensive lineman. But instead of he crossed his feet. See, even in martial arts, you can't cross your feet. Because you start crossing your feet, you get off balance. And that's exactly what happened to him.
Running that shit.
Good score, Welch. That's defensive player's fault, man. The linebacker. Now, let me see what happens here. Everybody getting manhandled on defensive leg. Look at that shit. Everybody. And one thing I know, too, about Colorado, last year, goal line defense was horrible. Year before that, they were horrible on goal line. If you go to the goal, you was going to score on Colorado if you got to the goal line, majority of the time. Now, the few plays that they made, which saved their season, with Travis Hunter making a hit in the goal line, and even to get, I got a highlight video of Shiloh hitting the tight end. That shouldn't have been the score. That shouldn't have been the touchdown. The kid fumbled the football before it went to goal line, and because he was at Texas Tech, they gave him the touchdown. But he didn't cross the line. You can see it. You can go on my YouTube channel and look on my stories, right? And you can see that. I got it on my stories. But this was a bad play on the defense. They walking away like they don't have a care in the world. Like, why? How did that DB get shook like that, man? You gotta stay with the guy. Not playing smart.
Rescue, rescue. Chase, hell yeah, dude.
Good play by the defense. Scudero. Wilson is Scudero. Good pass. I mean, that wasn't Wilson. That was
Hey, go 12.
Sorry.
12. What do you want to do?
That's what I'm saying. Like, look at that. I mean, I think I've been calling Juju.
Go 12.
12. What do you want to do?
Look at that. Look how the defense just collapsed, bro. Inside. They all inside. Instead of doing their assignments. Look at the tight end. He's doing a good job. He made a wall. Number 72 makes a wall. Look who's on the outside. Right? 26 got a big old hole. Now the secondary has got to suffer and struggle to take him down.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Khalil.
Let's go.
You gotta make him feel that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this kid number 14, I don't know his name, but he's nice too. He's nice. He's a big quarterback. I feel like if he go work with Daryl Colbert, my grandmother's a Colbert, by the way. I don't know if they're related. But my grandmother is a Colbert. Daryl is a good quarterback coach, man. We work with Tour. We work with Ford, Drones. I didn't understand why Staub could go work with him. Okay.
Yeah.
You're up first. Right here. 11. Here we go, baby. Let's see, baby. Gotta win. Finish in the box.
That also
Right here, let's go.
and I think they embraced the
Gotta
run.
have it. Let's go. What do we need?
And one thing I saw about
We're gonna put the ball in the middle. Put the ball in the middle.
When he was coaching at UNLV, man, the offense. They have their bad spot in this offense. When they try to go do a few
Imagine
rollouts.
being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Yeah.
Hey, what the fuck? I told you watch this shit. I told you.
Once he understands everything, he's trying to get to a grown man. It's time for him to grow up. And that's what we want him to see. Wilson at the indoor practices was torching
Off, let's go.
now Juju's trying to get some respect in his name. I don't see nothing wrong with that. He got mad because I said that Juju looked it bad. He did.
I'm coming. Hold up. Y'all hold them. Y'all win. If y'all hold them, y'all win.
649.
If they hold us, they win. We're gonna run. We're gonna do up downs if they hold us. If we can't score, whatever you want. Carl said he wasn't gonna double the dunk, so it's always double that. It's always double that.
Same thing I see.
It's always double
Juju
that.
did.
Breathing real hard. I am. You breathing real hard.
I'm not lying. What Juju just did, I've seen that happen.
Hey, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm showering shake.
What I couldn't tell if they was on tonight. I couldn't tell.
Yes, sir. Oh, they called it. They called it. Good shit, 20.
The track hawk gonna be a monster. That's the speaker right there. Track hawk. Play that retarded bird. Oh. Come on, DB. You gotta play a little bit smarter, man.
Gotta win, Caleb. Gotta win, Caleb.
I'm hoping that Caleb Mathis can get a lot of run. Good. Oh no, that's Farrakhan. Oh my God. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about with these DBs? They not fighting hard enough for me.
Let's go.
Look at that, man. I'm telling you, what you see in the video is what you're going to see in the game. If they don't get it together. Look at that. Who the hell is that? Hold on. Hold on, man.
Let's go.
Tempo.
13, man, he need to do a whole bunch of up downs, bro. 13 need to do a whole bunch of up downs after that play right there. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. You let him run right past you. Look at these DBs, man. Come on, man. Y'all DBs. Come on now. There you go. No reason to celebrate, man. Why is he even playing? Number 33.
Have a plan.
Look at that, man. These DBs are being forced in critical. They need to be more disciplined. Number 13, that was good. He blew that one play on 32. Good music. That's Blue Carter. I'm telling you. Good interception. Who was that? 20. I don't know who 20 is, but that was a good interception. We're playing horrible. We're giving up that run, though. The run is no joke.
All right, so having one coach mentality. All right, and let's get better as a unit. All right, but the second half of practice, hey man, I got to see the foot on the gas. You with me?
Yes,
We've got to see the foot on the gas. All right, so
really?
let's get a
They was horrible.
They were
horrible. They were horrible. You know what I'm talking about? Like, what is that, man? Come on now. Good pass, though, people. They get torched again. You be torching their ass. He had that week of practice with Perry. And you see how all that changed when he went down. They had that little break. All the quarterbacks are just torching them, man. Defense. They quitting right there. What the hell is that?
What is this shit?
Man, golly. This defense right here. Coach Mark, and this was outside. I mean, the offense was pushing their ass. From this video footage, it looked like they whooping their ass. I'm just saying.
Stay right there. Good. Let's go.
They're struggling at my run. It's just struggling.
Stay right there.
This is the Skylight calendar. This is our family.
Yeah, they're still struggling with the run.
Okay, we talked about overtime, so it's time. Everybody get on that. Yes, okay, so we're on defense right now. We got to get a stop. They're trying to score. Okay, remember, we got to get a stop. If they convert, okay, they have the opportunity to go extra points if they convert. Starting in the second overtime, we know what time it is. We talked about it this morning. Everybody good on that? Okay, well.
Watching this video, it didn't look like it was live. They just played.
Stay with it. Ready while I go. Gay. Let's go. Sideline. That's it. Look.
All right, I guess that was the end of practice. I don't know. Watching that video.
Eyes up real quick. Stop talking. Stop moving your helmets. On it. Listen, fellas, we cannot give you a motivational speech every day to come out here and work. The energy was low as hell.
Yeah,
it
that
shouldn't take a
defense
guy
was
calling you
horrible.
out, cussing you out, screaming
That
at you,
defense was horrible.
to turn up.
It was horrible that practice.
Dog, we got way too much talent out here. Look at each other. We got a chance to do something special. Don't.
All right. So that's just my observation watching that the Colorado first video outside, playing practicing outside, right? Now, I know they had a better practice after that. But I'm going to show this other video because this is the latest one. All right. It's the latest one. All right. Let me see. At this defense here, I'll be honest. This defense here, I still think they're better than the last defense that was last season. I think this offense here is going to complement them and help them out. See right there, they get to the run a little bit better right there. Coach Prime showing some love. I don't know why they blur that, but I mean, I guess somebody scored a touchdown off of that. They get into the run a little faster. Not bad. Number 14 is the quarterback. I don't know who that kid's name is. Was Prime having a little fun there.
Get home, Mars, get home.
Get aggressive. Get aggressive.
Sack. That would have been a sack on Juju. I don't know. Some days the defense will have a day on the offense. It goes vice versa. We're going to see how the spring break game plays out. Hey, that tight end, he's going to get used a lot. I can tell he's going to get used a lot. This is Wilson. Why they blur that? Why? I don't understand why he blurred that. So nobody can see it. I don't understand why it was blurred like that. This one is too. Hold on. Who threw that?
Nano Banana Pro is now.
I think that was Wilson who threw that. Touchdown. Telling you, the same plays. That's Wilson. That's a touchdown. So Juju, all of the quarterbacks look like they threw a touchdown. Interception. Good, D. That's a linebacker, number 56. Another sack. Another sack. This is what I kind of want to see a little bit more from the defense. And that's one thing I noticed too, watching UNLV's offense. They do give up some sacks. It depends on the play call, especially when they're trying to drop back. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Secondary, man, tripping. Look at this. Coach, you got to get on that secondary. That secondary is not being disciplined.
Give me a real huddle then. Hey, here we go. We're going like this. 21 personnel. I want. Ready? Cordell up front.
Hey, Cordell.
They're starting to stop the run a little bit better. But them zone coverages, I don't know if they're playing zone or what. I can't see it to tell. It looks like the defense is getting better on the front with the run and their gap assignment. But they were getting torched a couple of weeks ago in the run game. They can't stop nobody on the goal line. They cannot stop anybody on the goal line. Coach, y'all need to work on that. They can't stop nobody on the goal line. That goal line defense is going to be, I don't know, man. Good stop there. They already gave up the touchdown.
Take one more.
All right. Interception. They definitely got to work on that goal line defense, man. That goal line defense needs some work. That's one thing I know that Colorado really struggled at was goal line. They struggled on that, stopping the run. Good stop.
Weekend, we need you. We got a spring game coming up. We're trying to preserve you, trying to keep you healthy. Right, I like the way we started. We came out. Okay, but like.
Are we displaying?
Sir.
Because you can become mentally tougher. You can become.
We want it today. We got to have.
Hey, work on me. Work on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Work.
But this was Wednesday's practice.
Do that. All right. Made the cut.
Look, I'm just saying, watch this.
Get through there. All right. And slowly through. Stay low when you pop out the back.
That's no good for the defense, bro. I can see the offense is going to be monsters. I just don't know about this defense, man. Watching them. If that was a tackle, Wilson would have got a touchdown. First down. All right, that was Vickers. Vickers is suspect, man. Last season he was horrible as a corner. He was getting burnt. Vickers was getting burnt to where they had to pull him out the game. He was getting burnt so bad last season. I thought he was a way better corner than that. That would have been a first down if they. Look at this, man. What's going on with the defense? What's going on with the defense? Usual. Look, he about to put on the play number 8. Who was that? 6? Why is number 30? Man, number 33. Man, that little kid. That's a little dude. He just got. Hold on. Number 33 just got manhandled right there. Why is he even on the field? Look at that. Did you see him slack right there? Look at this. I think that's Cole Mathis. That gotta be. He's like a little dude. Look at this. Look at this. He just gets manhandled, bro. Look at him slack right there. They giving him too many yards on defense. I wish they could be a little bit more physical and unpracticed, bro. Defense look like they're holding water right here. Man, you threw another one. Another missile. Oh, that was Quentin. That's Quentin. That's the kid I've been looking for. Gibson, man. He changed his number. I want to see that kid shine. I want to see Caleb Matthews shine. Williams. Farrakhan. I think that Perry. Good missile. Bro, all of them, man, bro. They got a nice wide receiver core, man. You just got to get the ball to them and don't hold the ball too long. But and that tight end, he's going to be a problem. He's going to be a problem. Look at that, man. They just trotting. What, 25? What are you doing? What are you doing, 25? Good pass by Juju to Scudero. Goodness. Every time. That's another. Who is that? Oh my God. Number 26. Oh, man, you got to wrap up, dog. You got to wrap up. Ooh, 26. Man, 26. Hit Welch. It looked like Welch. Who wants to earn their spot in the secondary, man? Because that looked like that's an issue. You got to pay attention to detail, guys.
Hey, we got plenty of time. 151, 2 timeouts. 151, 2 timeouts, need a touchdown, okay? We're backed up like on the -3. So, expect pressure on the first play. Eyes up, O-line.
All right. I feel like they're giving the secondary, the corners are giving too much space. Giving up way too much space. See, they just marching down the field.
Okay, it's first down. Double moves on the outside. Look where we are. Okay, stay deep. Keep the ball inside, in front. Up front. I need a rush. 100 me, 103. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God. Wait. All right. Who's 45? All right, that's the Samoan kid.
For IQ, I make less money.
That's Pecco.
Tempo and everything was okay. We're just gonna give you that. Okay. We came out here with a motivation. Came out here with a motivation to get some things done. And for the most part, we did. But we can't have ebb and flows. Okay? The way we start is the way we have to finish.
Yeah, because that
The way we start
defense.
is the way we have to finish. And we have to do a much better job of taking care of one another, guys. Look around. This is it. Whoever joining us.
Yo, I just wanted to talk about that and show you some of the videos because some fact, I feel like whatever you see in the spring ball, now, can they change that, right, over the next few months after spring ball? Yes, if they correct the film and they actually go watch film and then watch the team that they're playing and then watch the bad habits that they did against that game. You got to watch film. And then after you play that team, you got to watch film. And then you watch film on the next game. So you, right now, all those teams that they about to play this season, if I was Colorado players, I'd be watching all their film. All their film. And what are their tendencies? Because the way they're playing right now and the defense, secondary especially, they're going to give up quite a few points if the offense don't save them. So they can't rely on the offense to save them. Colorado tried to do that last year, and the defense got torched. They did. They got torched. So I'm just praying that Coach Prime sees this way and that he makes some adjustments and that his coaches make adjustments. I know he's got new coaches now, so they're probably going to study what they did wrong in each practice, and hopefully they can get it. I didn't understand and see the coverages for real well, so that kind of was hard to see if they were running, you know, defensive set for some type of scheme, you know, and if they were running zone or man to man, it was kind of hard to see. But some plays you could kind of see if they were running man to man or zone. But I noticed Virginia Tech, when they ran zone, they were getting torched. I watched some of their videos from that season where Marv was the coach and was on that defensive staff. And that defense, a lot of times, but Jones didn't help them either. You know what I mean? Kyron Jones did not help them. You know, they put their defense in a bad spot, kind of like Colorado last year, right? Their quarterbacks put their defense in a bad spot, and that's why they lost all those games. I can right now I can see that the defense got a lot of holes in it, and they need to go back and fix it and see who really wants to be there and play that position. You know what I mean? The secondary is giving way too many yards in the passing game. So that's what I'm seeing. People say, "Oh man, it's just spring ball." No. Whatever. I always tell my students how you practice right now, and if you practice and you be lazy on certain plays, or you just coast through a play, you're gonna get exposed. You're gonna get beat. Okay? And I don't care how long you've been playing that position. If you don't pay attention to detail to execute a play, you will get beat. I don't care how hard you play. If you don't pay attention to the details, you're going to lose. And what I see right now, the secondary and the linebackers are struggling. Just from what I see in this video. Not throwing shade at Colorado or anything like that, because I love some Colorado, but I also love my other teams too. USC, fight on. You know it's up West Coast. I just see that from Colorado right now. So hopefully they fix that. And then we see the spring game. Then I can do more analysis about the spring game after watching their spring game and see. I like when Shedeur was playing that second season, I could tell that second season that they were going to do their thing. Had they had Shedeur last year, if Shedeur would have stayed one more year for fifth season, I think that they would have made it to the Big 12 championship, even with the bad defense. Because I think Shedeur's accuracy and the offensive line that he would have would have gave him more a fighting chance to win more games. They would have definitely won. They would have definitely beat Georgia Tech. They would have definitely beat Georgia Tech if Shedeur was playing. If he'd stayed one more year. Because I felt like he should have stayed one more year anyway. But that's just my thing. All right, check me out on the next time. Coach Cali Sports Talk. You can check my channels out on YouTube, New Legacy Martial Art Academy, and DJ Killer Cali. Excuse me. I'm up here slurring a little bit. But DJ Killer Cali, check me out. And you can also check me out on Instagram and TikTok and things like that. But till the next time, deuces.